Hello and welcome to Dee Blooms. This video is featuring my Calathea plant collection. I have all of them on my coffee table in my front room that gets northern light. So far they all seem to like it here. I'm trying to figure out a different display for them, but for now this is the best spot to keep them in a nice little mini environment together and keep better track of them. So I'm using a flashlight so you can see the full extent of colors above here, but we'll start with this first one right here is my Calathea Rattlesnake. It has these beautiful designed leaves, for lack of better words. The undersides are this lovely purple, which is well known with the Calathea type of plants. They're prayer plants, so they tend to spread out when the sun's out during the day, and then as the sun goes down their leaves start to go in an upward motion as if in prayer. And I just I love this leaf pattern. It's been doing well in my care. I've had it for about 7 months now. The next one will go this way. This one was a gift from a family member, and I really didn't know what it was at first, but I was pleasantly surprised that it is a type of prayer plant. And it's called a Stromantifolia, or another name for it is Citinante burl marxii, fishbone prayer plant. Sorry, I'm trying to look at some notes. And once again, you have this beautiful leaf coloring. You have underneath that purplish tone under the leaf, again typical for prayer plants. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that the rattlesnake is also known as lancifolia. So I'll try to give as much of the names as I know. So back here, my family member did a great job and got me a plant that goes really well with my collection. The next one I have here isn't doing as well. It's my Calathea Freddy. It was beautiful and bushy. I'll try to find some earlier pictures and put it up for you. But it's one of several that I have here that got infested by some sort of white little crawly bugs. It wasn't mealy bugs. It was bugs I've never seen before. Maybe some baby thrips. I'm not sure what baby thrips look like, but it was a whole ton of them. So this is my Calathea ornata, which used to be beautiful. This was affected by it, as well as my Calathea medallion and my Calathea orbifolia. All of these Calatheas received the same treatment. I sprayed them with horticultural oil, and what I did, it was a good start, but I overdid it. Very much overdid it, and it killed off the majority of the leaves. My beautiful lush plants turned into these remnants. I've been so sad. This happened about 6 months ago, and it's just been little by little die off of each plant and their leaves, and I'm not sure if they're gonna make it. Some of them I have less hope for than others, but time will tell, and I will keep trying. And my big mistake was too heavy of a horticultural oil layer. So I have learned just a nice light layer. That's what you've got to do. So the next plant I have is a Stromanthe. It's also a prayer plant related to the Calatheas. Let me see, the name is Sanguine or Stripe Star. Some of the pictures I saw, I think Stripe Star fits the look of this. It's not as fancy of leaves, But when the light hits it well, and this is kind of doing it justice, you get this stripe star right down the center of the leaf there. And it's white. It's a whitish color in the middle of the leaf. It's not just the flashlight light, but that's how it really does look. So that's one of the beauties about it. And I just love it. And again, it has that typical, you can see that purple hue to the leaf stems and underneath. Over here is my Maui Queen. This is a recent purchase from a local nursery. Not in the best of shape. Most of the leaves have brown edges. I just found a little baby slug crawling around in there after watering it. And so I think I'm gonna have to repot and change out the potting mix. Did not know there was any type of slugs crawling around. Those can be dangerous for plants, as we all know. And this isn't as well known or commonly seen, or at least in our area. So when I saw it, I grabbed it, even though it's not in the best condition. And you can see just that beautiful underside, the purpley color. And this I also purchased at the same time. I'm gonna say these both were purchased about a month ago, month and a half maybe. And this one is commonly known as the zebra, or lepardina, lepardina. And this has similar markings as some, like here's Freddy, back to the Stromanthi or Setananthe, Setananthe. So there's some commonality in the looks, but they all have something just a little different, and that's what draws me to these plants. I just love them. And I almost forgot one of my Calatheas. This is the beautiful Oeceoclades. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I have the spelling up on the screen there. Also known as the jungle velvet. And it is very, very velvety. This one is actually a second purchase. I had one of these plants and it totally died from the bug infestation and my doing the horticultural oil again. And when I saw a new plant come available in the store, I had to try again, because it's just so gorgeous. It has really large leaves, thick, large, colorful, very soft, velvety touch to them, beautiful purple undersides, just gorgeous. Can't believe I almost forgot this one. Very last one, my most favorite of all of them, is this one. This is the Barb. Doesn't look like much, does it? It's got the pretty purple undercolorings underneath. Oops. But do you see the fuzzies? These leaves are so super soft. And I just love this plant. I pet it every chance I get. It is fuzzy and soft, and the leaves are beautiful. I love the ripples on the leaves. And it's just very happy and healthy. Been doing really well with it. I've had this one for several months now, maybe 2.5 months. But a lot of them I've had almost a year, well, especially the ones that got damaged in the bug infestation and my overzealousness of horticultural oil. But this is my collection, and one of the plant topics I wanted to feature on my channel. So I hope you've enjoyed this little tour, and if you have any questions or any extra growing tips for me, I'm all ears. I just really love these. I want to grow them successfully, and would love any advice, or if you have questions for me, I'd love to answer what I can to help you. All right, well, I hope everybody has a great rest of their day. Thanks and take care.